What's up, guys? This is the first episode on Before They Are Famous, 15 Startup Pivots to Fame. Now, we're going to be going through two stories now, that of Android and secondly of Flickr. Now, if you're excited to hear about their stories, stick with me right now.
Ask Alex. Ask Alex. Because you don't know what you don't know. And if you don't know, now you know.
Yeah.
Android pivoted out of being an operating system for cameras. Then Android started. The goal was to create a camera platform with a cloud portion for storing photos online and for smart cameras to connect to PCs. A pitch to investors in April 2004 showed a camera connected wired or wireless to a home computer, which then linked to an Android data center. As everyone knows, Android didn't focus on the smart camera market. They pivoted to smartphones. This is a fab example of seeing where the real market opportunity is after starting and pivoting to a larger opportunity. Something all founders should take note of. Android co-founder Andy Rubin said, "We decided digital cameras wasn't actually a big enough market. I was worried about Microsoft and I was worried about Symbian. I wasn't worried about iPhone yet." The growth of digital cameras was gradually slowing as the technology became mainstream. They promptly changed their business plan, and the pitch 5 months later declared it to be an open sourced handset solution. Andy said, "The exact same platform, the exact same operating system we built for cameras, that became Android for cell phones." Android kept its software core, including its Java core, which is the cause of a large lawsuit with Oracle, by the way. There was an opportunity at the time because even as hardware costs fell steeply due to commoditization, software vendors were charging the same amount for the operating system, eating up large shares of manufacturers' budgets. Android thought different, creating a pick and shovel business model where they considered its product to be a platform for selling other services and products. Clearly, this would need scale though, so they aimed for growth, not per unit income, and gave it away for an unbeatable price. Free. Andy said, "We wanted as many cell phones to use Android as possible. So instead of charging $69 or $59 or $69 to Android, we gave it away for free because we knew the industry was price sensitive." Android, founded in 2003, was acquired by Google in 2005 for only $50 million, which is surprising given, its import in basically half the phones in the world or anyone else who doesn't use Apple. It's pretty incredible. Obviously, recently, Android has been seen as an anti-competitive thing with some annoying women in Europe. Like, what does the EU do to us? Slapping huge fines on Google. Who knows? It ended up being an amazing business and has a huge implication on our lives. So whilst they only sold 50 million, still pretty bloody good business, and the implications it had on us today. Okay, now we're going to get into Flickr. Do you know Flickr was an online role-playing game called Ludicorp? Ludicorp was founded in 2002 by Stuart Butterfield and Katarina Fake, who were married at the time. The game studio based in Vancouver made a game called Game Never Ending. The MMOG is a role-playing game focused on social interaction and object manipulation. Game Never Ending is said to be lighthearted and humorous, with no way to win or no given definition of success. Objects can be combined to create other objects, but any given object only served a questionable amount of purpose. The first prototype went live in 2002, but closed in 2004, never getting out of beta. Now, moment in history. If you happen to be at the O'Reilly Emerging Tech Conference in February 10th, 2004, you had the opportunity to witness a meaningful moment in the history of the web. The founders were at a conference to talk about the technology behind Game Never Ending, but while they were there, they also unveiled their side project. It was a tool for sharing photos, and they called it Flickr. Flickr was a service that combined chat rooms with real-time photo sharing. Features for less instantaneous communications quickly elbowed out the original concept, which got renamed Flickr Live, and then disappeared. So whilst the game didn't exactly reach critical acclaim, it did yield some useful tools from side projects. The tools behind the game were used as the foundation for Flickr, and the .gne file extension in Flickr is a legacy from game never-ending, GNE. Ludicorp didn't invent photo sharing, as they launched years after the big three names in the category at the time, Ophoto, Shutterfly, and Snapfish, all of which launched in 1999. Online sharing was just a feature to get people to buy prints of digital photos for the competition. Flickr, though, had a real focus, and sharing was the whole idea. From the start, it was building a community of photo lovers around the world who wanted to share images with other photo lovers, as well as tons of special interest subcommunities. It was about storytelling. But funnily enough, Flickr launched 6 days after Facebook, and it wasn't clear that Facebook was a bigger deal at all. It is now, though, right? People sometimes forget how early Flickr came. Facebook didn't add photo sharing till a year later, after Flickr was acquired by Yahoo. Yay! Yahoo acquired Flickr for a reported $35 million in 2005. Stewart went on to found Slack, probably heard of it, which is also a notable startup pivot, and one that we will be covering in these videos. Okay guys, I hope that was interesting, learning about the history and the points of pivoting your business. If you enjoyed it, feel free to like, share with your friends. That'd be super. Thanks guys, bye.